You smell like pepperoni.
Well, if that's the way you feel.
Wait a minute.
That stuff, get down on your knees and pray.
I think you can.
They're as big as wolves. Look just as vicious.
His dead wife was watching.
First his wife, then he...
Hey, dirtbag. You're a lousy shot. I don't like lousy.
Say something.
I never try anything. I just do it. Like I don't beat clocks. Just people. Want to try me?
Hey everybody, it's Bad Cinema. We're going to be doing a pretty bad movie tonight. It's Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Now, if you're watching, don't panic if you've not seen Part 2. If you've seen Part 1, you've seen Part 2, because the first 45 minutes of this movie is all of Part 1, basically. So it's really a joke. It's really kind of a joke. I don't know, Jeff. Did you get to finish it up? It don't really matter if you did. I could play it.
I started to watch, but I fell asleep.
Well, that kind of like, you know what? Show's over. All right, goodbye, everybody. We already know what happened. It'll put you to sleep. But before we start, we got a comment in the chat here. Hey, Kevin. Good to see you. I want to start out with something kind of bad. Not something kind of bad. Something really tragic happened the other night. One of my favorite directors, and he was a beloved director too. Let's just get that straight. And he was an actor. His father was a writer, actor, producer. He created the Dick Van Dyke Show. His dad, Carl Reiner, did. But unfortunately, we're not going to get into like the details. But unfortunately, we lost Rob Reiner and his wife the other day. And I just wanted to go over real quick some movies that he did that I love. We'll start off. The first one that I love was his first film ever. It's called This Is Spinal Tap. It's actually the first mockumentary. It's got some of the most laugh out loud moments. If you're a fan of like over the top heavy metal, you'll totally get all the jokes. It was a great movie. And we got Grandpa Starscream. You came in right in time, Tony. We got Omnibo with us, and we're talking about Rob Reiner real quick because I just wanted to, even though he did not really do a lot of bad cinema, but like he's one of my favorite directors. He also directed probably one of the greatest adaptations of a Stephen King book, Misery, which is, I love Misery. I love this movie.
Did he do Misery?
Yeah, he directed Misery. Some of these will surprise you too. He also directed, of course, everybody knows this one, I think. He also directed The Princess Bride with Andre the Giant, who, me and Bo and Tony are big wrestling fans, so we all know about Andre the Giant being in this movie, and it was like one of the last things he did before he passed away. Hey, Jay. But I don't know. I have fond memories of this movie, even if it does have Fred Savage in it. Just kidding.
To this day, I can't hear the word inconceivable and not.
Yeah, I know. He's like, the first thing your mistake was, you tried to play a game of death with a Sicilian. So I forgot that he did this one, guys. He directed A Few Good Men with Jack Nicholson, Tom Cruise, and Demi Moore. One of my, I'm really not a big romantic comedy fan, but I'll make an exception with this one. When Harry Met Sally is actually very funny. And the great scene. Yes. The woman that says, I'll have what she's having, that is Rob Reiner's mother.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And, of course, he got his start on the legendary American sitcom, All in the Family. They called him Meathead, but he was not a meathead. He was a good actor. He had great comedic timing. And I was trying to find a good clip that was kind of funny and lighthearted that would kind of sum up how I felt about Rob Reiner. And I settled on this one, and I don't know if you guys will agree with it. We're going to play it right now, and then we'll start talking about the Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
Evan, exactly. One louder.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
He's got 11.
He's like ruined that guy's world. Like, just want to say, why don't you just make 10 louder?
Man, I looked at the list of movies that he did, man.
Yeah. Stand By Me is one of the greatest movies of all time, in my opinion. I mean, I thought I had it on the list. Did I not have it on the list?
I'm sure it was on the list, but I don't know if he had a graphic for it.
Picture up. That's my bad. But Stand By Me should have been there. But R.I.P. Rob Reiner, great director. Anyway, tragic situation. But tonight we got a real tragic situation because I had to watch Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
And he made me watch it with him.
Sorry, Jeff.
And I think Leanna Quigley is Leanna Quigley in this movie? Tony, yeah, she gets to get in it at the first. Yeah. Well, that's the only reason this movie was any good because Leanna Quigley was in it. This girl was kind of cute.
Wiggly Quigley.
Yeah. And this guy right here is a total chode, by the way. This guy in the yellow shirt. Oh my God.
He was just misunderstood.
Yeah, he's just misunderstood.
Garbage day.
And we got some crazy clips to show you here in a minute. Here he is going after it. You know what, though? The most unsatisfying thing of Part 1 is I kind of wanted to see her kind of get it because she goes around saying, I'm Mother Superior. I'm Mother Superior. You know, I'm like, oh my God, lady, just chill out. We get it. You're Mother Superior. But this right here is an example of why you shouldn't let your kids don't let kids go to a Catholic orphanage, especially in the 80s and the 70s. I don't think it's a good idea. But yeah, I guess we'll look at the trailer. I don't know that I should be playing the trailer, but you know what? We're going to do it. Because like I told Omnivote earlier today when I was talking to him on Instagram, I said, this is not exactly what you call a professional operation here. So.
What do you mean?
Well, it could be, I guess, but I'm too lazy for that. You know?
We are naturally trained psychotics.
Yes, I have to take several medications a day. It's kind of crazy. All right, let's at least that's what the you know what? I'm not crazy, even though it says so on my bracelet. Yeah, that's a little inside joke. Medical bracelet. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but you know, anyway. Here we go. Well, we're not going to play the screen big because I heard that maybe you could get away with it if you don't.
I don't think that's true.
Nightmare began with Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Need a ride, Santa Claus?
Oh, no, not exactly.
But it isn't over yet. In fact, the ultimate nightmare is about to begin all over again. Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 2.
Hey, you little bastard!
All Ricky ever wanted was a little kindness.
Very naughty.
And all
If I hear naughty one more time too after this movie, I swear to God.
all he ever got was pain.
Let's go ahead. Here you go.
And this time,
Garbage day!
he's going to get
Damn, bro.
step by step, weapon by weapon.
Anyway, you get the idea. Look at this guy.
Victim by victim.
All right. Well, anyway, you get the general idea, I guess. It's not good. It's not good. Okay. And also, let me hold on. I got to find the Wikipedia. We'll look at this ridiculousness to the Wikipedia page too. We'll just go over it briefly. Okay. Because the one thing I can do to tell you about this movie is this: the first 45 minutes of Part 2 plays clips from Part 1.
Yep.
Keep in mind, the movie is only an hour and 28 minutes long. So obviously somebody was like in a room somewhere doing some blow. Yeah, we need to make easy money. I know what we could do. We'll just take the first part of part one, and then we'll film 30 minutes of footage for part two, and we'll just slap it together. That's basically what they did. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we're going to share the Wikipedia page.
You got a show?
Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 was made in 1987. Slasher film, edited, co-written with Joseph E. H. Earl and director by Lee Harvey. I almost said Lee Harvey Oswald. It is a sequel to the 1984 Silent Night, Deadly Night, and was followed by Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, Better Watch Out in 89. Its plot focuses on Ricky Caldwell, the brother of Billy Chapman, and his own trauma regarding his parents' Christmas Eve murder, which triggers his own killing spree. This film uses approximately 25 minutes of art. Now, come on, it uses more than that, don't it, Jeff?
Yeah.
It says 25 minutes of archival footage. No, it uses more than that. On Christmas Eve, 4 years ago, the events of we don't have to know. We're not going to know the plot because it doesn't have a plot. Lee Harvey, who had not previously directed a film, well, that tracks, was hired by the producers to re-edit the original Silent Night, Deadly Night into a new film intended as a sequel, along with co-writer Joseph E. H. Earl. Harry persuaded the studio to provide a budget of $250,000, which they must have spent on Blow because I don't see it on the screen, and a 10-day shooting schedule for additional footage to be incorporated with the first film scenes. Principal photography took place in California in January of 87. David Heavener auditioned for the role of Ricky Caldwell, but ultimately the producers decided to cast Eric Freeman. In 2017, Freeman recalled, I took it. This was going to be a comedic horror film. If I had seen the original prior to acting this one, I wouldn't have done the type of work I did. So he didn't even watch the first movie, and he got cast in the second one. It was a few days of work, and I think I got a $1,500 payday out of it. Okay, well, they put all that talent on the screen. All that money's on the screen, I guess. It was released on VHS and Laserdisc in 1987, September 87. It was released on DVD in October 7th, 2003 for Anchor Bay. Anchor Bay will just put out any crap, though. In the United Kingdom, the film was declined a certificate of BBFC. What is a BBFC here? I just got to look this up. British Board of Film Classification, after the distributors refused to make the cuts required for an 18 certificate. The ban was lifted in 2020 when the film was released uncut with an 18 certificate. Critical response on Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an approval rating of 22%, an average score of 4.2 out of 10. Slant Magazine's Eric Henderson wrote, whereas Robert Brian Wilson's Billy was a handsomely cut but hammy lead, Eric Freeman's Ricky is a muscle monster who takes overacting to eyebrow-lifting new levels. Emmett Rogan of Comic Book Resources also selected as the worst movie ever made. An article in Pace Magazine asserted that in terms of filmmaking quality, it's hard to believe that in terms of pure, unadulterated crap, anything could ever surpass this film. Wow. And it's also been voted by iFilm and Pace Magazine as the worst Christmas movie ever made.
Wow.
All right. So there you go. And I kind of find it hard to disagree with that. Actually, though, if you've seen Santa with Muscles starring Hulk Hogan, it is a close runner-up for this one, though.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all pretty rough to watch. And like, all I have to do is play like one clip, and you'll totally get it.
Guy's gonna go down into the basement without a flashlight. Brilliant. Never mind. Oh, stupid. Next thing you know... Shh. Naughty.
All right, we're going to go around and talk about it if anybody wants to talk about it. Jeff, well, I'll start with Since your camera's off, I'll start with Tony. Tony, what are your initial thoughts upon watching this movie or rewatching this movie?
Well, I haven't rewatched it since last year because I didn't feel I needed to. Now, it's hard to believe that as a child, I actually liked this movie because I watched this movie first. I actually saw Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 first, and then I went back and watched Part 1. Wait a minute, it's almost the same shit. Now, as far as the people saying that it's hard to believe that in terms of pure dead, unadulterated crap, anything could ever surpass it, I will challenge them with Ginger Dead Man.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
I still think Ginger Dead Man is like the top of the crap pile. But anyway, look, I mean, growing up in the '80s as an '80s kid, who the hell needed plots in their horror movies? All you needed was a freaking killer and a chick with big breasts, and you were set. I mean, and some blood. And you can throw in the occasional garbage day, and it's okay. I mean, for it to be a slasher movie, it kind of threw me off when he was shooting people. But I wish I could say something redeeming about this movie, but I really can't. And it really kills me when I look back at it and see that they just reused old footage from the first movie just because they were lazy.
Yeah,
exactly. They just totally I don't know. Bo, do you have any thoughts? Have you seen the first one?
Yeah. So looking at that trailer, it really reminds me that, growing up, I'm in my 40s, right? So growing up, you could watch crappy movies and not necessarily know that they were crappy movies until you got to adulthood, right? Where today, there is so much to watch and there is so much options that I can't imagine putting myself through a movie like that now when there is so many other things I could be wasting my time with. But one other thing as well is that you can't judge a movie by its trailer, especially older movies, man, because trailers all look crap. Even up until the 90s, trailers were still crap. And the amount of movies that I've seen that I've told my younger girlfriend to watch, and she doesn't want to watch them because the trailer looks so crap, but the movie's good.
Yeah, well, this one's not the case though. This movie almost made me hate Christmas. I'm just saying. But Jeff, what do you think?
I just honestly I can't find anything redeeming about it. Like you say, just the recycling of the first movie was, I don't know. It's like it's a giant jip. You know what I mean?
It was a big letdown. Yeah, it's like
yeah.
Oh, at least we're going to see like at least the first one, Santa Claus was like an axe killing psychopath, which is like what a slasher is. You got to have some kind of an axe or something or a machete. But this guy just like takes a gun. Oh, he does electrocute one guy and he stabs one guy with a. Also, there's a scene where he takes the Jeep and he runs over this guy and he backs over him, runs over him again, backs over him again, runs over him again, and then the girl, because he was like beating his girlfriend up, and then she comes over there. She's like, "You monster! You killed him." She just looks at him and goes, "Thank you very much," and just walks off. So I guess he must have been worse than we thought he was, because I saw Expector once, which is bad enough. You shouldn't hit women; it's not cool. But I don't know that he deserved to be. He should have been took to jail, maybe, but he didn't need to be ran over like 5 times. I don't know. But anyway, it was kind of hardcore. It's pretty hardcore, and there's also some crazy scenes like this. The special effects are kind of like, I don't know. It's
I swear I lose sound with you guys. Do you
Oh, does it? It sometimes it drops out like after you play a clip. I don't know why. I guess it mutes everybody. I'm probably going to get in trouble playing the clips. I always play. We'll play one more and we'll talk some more about the movie. And then he goes to. Well, we'll just go ahead and play this right now. We'll talk about it. And he just keeps laughing like a psycho.
Garbage day.
Huh?
No.
Man, that guy was just trying to take his garbage out. What the hell? All right. But anyway, he was like doing his housely duties, his husbandly duties, but taking the garbage out.
Poor guy.
Dude, Captain. Yeah, I know. Also, Jeff, I guess you probably haven't seen the part, but like, so he like kills the guy with the jumper cables, which I don't know that that's actually possible to do that, but they did that. That was a decision they made. Then he takes the antenna off the car and strangles the blonde-headed girl with it. Then a police cruiser pulls up, and the police officer pulls his gun on him, and he takes the gun from him because the police officer walks right up to him, like this far away, with a gun. And well, Jeff here was a former police officer. He'll tell you don't do that. You don't get that close with a. There's no reason to.
Yeah,
yeah, they can take it from you, so that's what happens. And it's. I just want to play those clips. I really don't want to play anymore because like sometimes if you play too many, that's when you get like a claim or something. But all right. Overall, we already talked about that. This is so stupid. I don't even know why I'm asking this question. It's like a dumb question for this movie. Were there any acting performances in this movie that stood out?
No.
No.
Okay, that was a quick round. This is going to be a short video. I can already tell. Was there anything? Well, just quick round again. Was there anything redeemable at all about this movie?
No.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I can't. I just can't. No.
Okay. Was there anything funny about it?
It looks better than the Popeye horror movie I saw recently.
I'm sorry, I laughed during the garbage day part. I have to admit, I like that part.
Well, like this guy obviously is a very method actor. This guy, I don't know how he didn't win an Oscar because let's just watch this again.
Garbage day.
Huh? Garbage day.
I'll say one thing. I'll say one thing nice about that character. He actually succeeded where his brother didn't.
That's true. He got the Mother Superior at the end of it.
Yeah.
That old crone was so annoying because she kept saying, "I'm Mother Superior. I'm Mother Superior. I'm in charge." And I feel like, hey, look, you don't see me going around going, "I have a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel." You know, you don't see me going around like that. So, I sorry here, sister, but you're in charge of two things: Jack and shit. And Jack just left town. That's what I told her.
Yeah.
But you know, that's just me.
And we all know if Big Jeff would have been that cop, that Big Jeff wouldn't have played that like that.
No, Jeff would have been the one yelling. Jeff would have been the one saying this.
Garbage day.
Huh? I think I'm going to keep that clip. I think that clip goes into the Bad Cinema Hall of Fame, guys.
There you go.
I guess that one line is a redeeming quality for the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
look at it.
Yeah. Okay, there's also a scene like this because I don't think I'm not a weapons expert, but I don't think that a police revolver could do this to a car.
Wow.
Well, no, he punctured the radiator, but
it'll pop a radiator, but it won't make it go due to hazard.
Go sideways. It's not going to do that.
Oh, I just figured that was just because of the bad driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Panic
Well,
driver.
it's a stunt driver. What they have is, I think, like a little ramp they hit on the side, and it pops the car up on two wheels. That's how they do like a lot of stunts back in the day, like on Starsky and Hutch. Well, there's another award-winning actor in this. Here, I'll show you.
Guess who?
Chip. Yuck.
Hey, you haven't returned my calls, babe.
Yeah, return my calls, babe. This one's rough.
I used to say the same thing to me in high school too.
And I don't know, this movie's just crazy to me. The guy's got a crazy laugh, and then like there's like you're in this, like he's in with a psychologist, and the psychologist is one of those arrogant, doctor types. He's like, "Oh no, you're gonna answer my questions," and the whole time me and Jeff were watching that part, we're like, "This guy's dead."
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
This guy's dead. And he was dead. Yeah, he died. So he gets out at the end of it, and he goes back to kill the Mother Superior, and he does succeed, but he does die at the end. So thank God for that, I guess.
Well,
or did he?
No.
I don't know.
He's in 3.
Yeah.
The doctor, the psychologist?
Oh no, I thought you were talking about the other guy. Yeah, the psychologist is dead at the door now.
I meant the what's the main killer character? He gets shot at the end, right? So
yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't show a picture of like another kid watching the whole thing, going, "I want to kill people like Santa Claus now." Okay, another nauseating thing about both movies is how many times they say naughty or punish.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Yeah. He always goes naughty, like this right here, where the guy's like,
"Oh, stupid." Next thing you know, naughty.
Hey man, let's talk about personal space.
Yeah.
You turn and some dude's face is right there. Whoa, sorry.
Yeah. I hope he has a Tic Tac, because that's. I mean, I'm like, whoa, there's some breath mints there, bro. Come on.
Uppercut.
I'm going to do that at Heroes Con to somebody. I'm going to sneak up behind them, like real close, and happen to go and go, naughty.
I can just see it now. When I finally make it up there, he's gonna tap me on the shoulder and go, "Naughty."
naughty. I don't know, but why didn't he take himself out, since he was the one being naughty? He was the one killing people. Although he does try to. He tries to try to. I mean, he's the one being naughty. He's actually killing people. So I guess, see, the premise of the movie is him and his brother saw their parents get murdered by this guy dressed like Santa Claus. So they, and then the nun makes them think that punishment is good. So they go, "Oh, okay, then my mom and dad must have been naughty. So Santa Claus was just killing the naughty people." That don't make any sense to me. I don't know if you can make it make sense. The next thing I want to ask is, was there anything in this movie that, like practical effects wise, that was at all impressive? I'm grasping at straws here, people.
I'm grasping at
Well, I don't know. Effects wise, I guess it's like at least a C, like a passing grade.
Yeah, and like the only other redeemable thing is like that Leanna Quigley is nude in it, but I think they just hired her to be like, you know what? She's not been in the movie. She's not a main character, but we need somebody to be naked in this movie. Yeah, that's the ticket. It's called Leanna Quigley because she was in Return of the Living Dead. Yeah.
As the movie progressed, they were looking at each other or whatever, saying, "Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more of her in this movie."
I think the same thing happened in Howling 2, because the end credit scene, they have, what's her name? I can't remember the actress's name. They show her take her top off 17 times in the end credits of that movie. Sybil Danny. That's it. Sybil Danny. So she takes her top off at least 7. They show the same scene, her just ripping her shirt off, like over and over, Although you would probably rather see her do that than me do that. Just trust me. So I won't be ripping my shirt off tonight. But I did think about starting an OnlyFans page where people had to pay me to keep my clothes on. But anyway, yeah.
I'm going to do one as well with OnlyFans.
Anyway, I guess if I had one reaction to this movie, I think this clip that I play on my show of this little kid kind of sums it up.
Jesus Christ.
Pretty much, kiddo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, anyway, okay, so we're going to rate this movie. Is this movie worth anybody's? First off, why am I even asking this? Is this movie worth anybody's while?
0 wings.
I'm gonna use my new Showgirls rating system. Would I rather watch this or Showgirls? I'll watch Showgirls.
Okay.
Hey, Showgirls isn't that bad.
Not really, and she wants to dance.
That's probably one of the best movies I've ever seen.
It's one of the best movies. Best movies of all time. Although
I only watched it because of Save Ball.
I kind of question how sanitary that stripper pole was she licked in that one scene. But
man.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
But anyway,
I'm just saying. I never thought I wanted a fountain in my pool before until I watched that movie.
Same here. So I guess we'll go around to our rating. This movie's bad. It's not so bad it's good. It's just bad. We watched this movie so you didn't have to.
Yeah.
So
you're welcome.
Any super chats would be welcome. I'm just kidding.
We took the axe for y'all.
Yeah, it was garbage day last night and this evening when I had to.
Yeah.
See, here is how you judge a bad cinema movie. Were you able to? Did you have to watch it in sections because it was so shitty that you couldn't watch it all at once? That's what I had to do.
Did you fall asleep because it almost euthanized you?
Yeah. So look at the overall rating. I give it 2 thumbs way down, 0 out of 5 stars. Whereas my rating system is who I call this man the patron saint of bad cinema, Wing. But I give it 5 negative wings. So I can't really in good conscience tell anybody to watch this movie. If you do want to watch one that's got a killer setup, maybe watch the first one, or just watch this one and then you watch both of them. So
yeah,
there you go. Pretty much.
Go ahead, Matt. I'm sorry.
I'm done. I think we're done. I mean, that's all I can think of to do.
No, I was gonna say I gave Ginger Dead Man a -5, and I said that's the worst one. So going by that, I'll give this a -4.
Okay.
Wow. I'm glad I didn't watch Ginger Dead Man.
You dodged the bullet, Jeff. You dodged the bullet.
Oh my God, yeah.
But anyway,
Pillsbury fucking doughboy.
Garbage day. Oh, I got to load a picture here for something. Actually, I had more fun talking about Rob Reiner films than I did talking about this movie. I'm to be honest.
Yeah.
And probably in January we will be reviewing Stand By Me for Good Cinema.
Oh yeah.
But tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern, Comic Conversations returns. And it'll be at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night, and I'll be interviewing Dan's Comic Corner. So tune in for that. And then Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, all you guys are welcome back for Good Cinema, because we're going to be reviewing what I think is a really good movie. And I hope you agree. A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
I still love that movie, and I'll still watch it on loop during Christmas, those 48 straight hours.
Yeah, and of course the Comic Lounge is Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and that's my Christmas thumbnail there. But anyway, don't watch the movie review tonight, because I would rather you. I don't know. You should probably take up something more interesting like stamp collecting.
Instead of watching that movie, give yourself a hangnail.
Yeah.
Or just watch Black Christmas.
Yeah, just watch Black Christmas. It's a better film. And and I forgot Friday Night Frights. I can't believe I'm reviewing this one. I think I feel like I need to change the movie now. But we're reviewing Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 1. So I think we may change that.
Hey, I don't blame you, brother.
I think we're going to change that movie. So I don't know what it's going to be. Just tune in. And I'll let everybody know tomorrow. I think what we'll do is interview. We'll probably review Santa Slays because I kind of like that movie. Let's forget that we ever watched this movie, and I'll try to forget this movie ever existed.
I don't have a flashy thingy.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so that's the show. Sometimes there's just not enough to say about a movie. We've already said everything we can say about it.
Not much you can.
And
nowhere to go from here.
And I'm going to say this right now: I'm not going to watch this movie ever again. But I will watch this clip again because this is all you need to watch the movie right here.
Garbage Day.
That's all there is. And
I love that. I love that.
Usually, I say when I end the show, just because it's bad, it doesn't mean it's not any good. But tonight, I'm going to say, if they say it's bad, there's a good chance it probably is bad. But until next time, true believers, Excelsior.
Come, son of Jarrell, kneel before Zod. Snoochie boochies.